Hello, namaste. My name is Sophie, and today I want to share with you a couple of yogic breathing techniques which I hope will bring you a little bit of calm, a little bit of balance in your lives. So they're simple techniques once you've got the hang of them, and you can use them in your day-to-day life whenever you need a little bit of space between whichever situation you're encountering and your reaction. So the first is a full yogic breath, a balanced breath where the inhale and the exhale come to be almost equal in length. And the second technique is Nadi Sodhana, alternate nostril breathing, where we'll breathe alternately through each nostril. Now this practice is very good for balancing the sides of the body, the two sides of the body, which in yoga we believe that we have. And it's also very good for balancing hormones, relaxing the mind, calming the mind, and in general releasing a bit of tension, anxiety, worry or stress. So very good in these times to use these simple practices. Now I must say that if you've just eaten in the last hour, I would recommend not doing a breathing practice. I would wait a little bit of time and then come back to the video. If you are menstruating at the moment, better to rest and not do any breathing practices. And also if you have a cold or a flu right now, then your nose might be blocked and you might struggle a little bit with the alternate nostril breathing. Give it a go. Blow your nose, see if you can do it. If it's too blocked, then this might be something to leave for another day. Good, so with that, find a comfortable seated posture so you can be cross-legged. You might want to have a pillow underneath your bum so that your hips are higher than your knees. You can rest your hands either on your knees, facing down or up, or they can be just placed in your lap. If you'd prefer to sit kneeling, then you can always do so and place a pillow underneath your bum so that you can sit here for a wee moment. Whatever seated posture you choose, just make sure it's somewhere that you're nice and comfy. You can be on the sofa as well. So with that, we'll get started. So we'll close the eyes gently or just half close them, whatever you're most comfortable with. So gently closing the eyes or half closing. And just beginning to notice the breath at the nostrils. Not trying to change anything about the breath, just noticing it. Concentrating, focusing on the simple sensation of the breath coming in and out. In and out. You might notice the air moving from the nostrils and into the nostrils. You might notice that the air coming out of the nostrils is slightly warmer than the air going in. You may notice that the inhale is slightly shorter than the exhale. All of it is welcome. There is nothing you can do wrong. All that you need to do is relax and breathe. And draw your awareness inward towards the subtle sensation of the breath coming in and going out. You may begin to notice now that the chest is also moving with the breath, expanding on the inhale and contracting on the exhale. And you can just be with this sensation of opening across the chest and the collarbones on the inhale and contracting just a little on the exhale. And as you do this, you might feel that any tension that you might have in your neck and your shoulders might just drift away on each exhale. With each breath out, letting go a little bit, relaxing your shoulders down, relaxing your neck. You might feel now that the breath is moving at the bottom of the rib cage, and that with each breath in, the rib cage might be expanding, the whole rib cage expanding, and then the whole rib cage contracting just a little on the exhale. Like wings, opening and closing. You might just stay with the ribs, the wings of the ribs, opening and closing with the breath. Or you might begin to feel that the breath might come from the belly, from the base of the body, from the root. You can always place a hand here and feel this opening, this expanding and closing, expanding and contracting on the wings of the inhale and the exhale. And however deeply you can feel the breath, you can now begin to sense that the breath might be travelling up from wherever you can get to, so whether it's from the belly or from the ribs or the chest, that on each inhale the breath might be raising up through the body, up towards the collarbones, and then on the exhale, down, back down, to the deepest depths of your breath today. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Sensing that there might be a river of breath inside the body flowing. Flowing continuously, never stopping. And that with each breath in, the body might expand and open just a little. And that with each breath out, the body might just relax a little more. Each breath in, an expansion and opening. And each breath out, a release, a letting go. Staying with this, you might begin to notice that the inhale and the exhale have become equal, or nearly equal. That the inhale might just be the same length as the exhale. No need to count or push or try, just noticing that the inhale might have gotten a little deeper and a little slower. And then it might now match the exhale. So that as this river flows from the base of the body up, the river might be the same length going up as it is going down. And just maintain your awareness on this river of breath, flowing up and down. And either staying there, or if you like, you can begin to notice the pause between the inhale and the exhale, that moment that the river turns a corner and heads back down. And the pause between the exhale and the inhale, that moment when the river of the breath begins to turn back up. Just noticing those pauses in the breath. Taking one more inhale. And exhale. Letting go completely. And slowly and gently opening the eyes. Coming back to the room, but maintaining this inward gaze, this calm, relaxed breath. And we'll begin to do the practice of alternate nostril breathing. So bring the right hand up to the face and bring the forefinger and middle finger to the eyebrow center. And that way, the thumb can press down the right nostril. And the ring finger and pinky finger can press down the left nostril. And so what we'll do is we'll alternate between pressing down the right nostril and pressing down the left. And we'll breathe in through each side of the body. So we'll come back to the ring finger and pinky finger over the left nostril, the forefinger and middle finger in the eyebrow center, and the thumb at the right nostril. And we'll close over the right nostril and breathe out fully through the left. And then we'll breathe in fully through the left nostril. And we'll close over both nostrils. Then we'll open the right nostril. Breathing out. And then breathe in through the right. Close over with the thumb. Open the left. And so you see that we make a triangle with the breath coming up the left nostril and out of the right. And then in through the right and out through the left. And that makes one round. So you can try it a few times with me with your eyes open. And once you've got it, you can close your eyes and just do it with your own breath count. So maintaining that deep breath and trying to keep the inhale and the exhale about equal will help, but no pressure. If it's your first time trying this, it might seem like too many things to do at once. Just try to focus on inhaling through the left and out through the right, and in through the right and out through the left, and the balanced breath will come. So let's come up to center, forefinger and middle finger at the eyebrow center, and close over the right with the thumb. And breathe out fully. Breathe in through the left. Close over the left and open the right and breathe out. Inhale through the right. Close it over. Exhale through the left. That's one round. Let's try again. Inhale through the left. And out through the right. Inhale through the right. And out through the left. In through the left. And out through the right. In through the right. And out through the left. Let's do it one more time together. In through the left. Out through the right. In through the right. And out through the left. If you haven't already, then close your eyes now and use your own breath to guide you through, beginning with the left. If you get lost at any point, I'll also keep doing it, so you can open your eyes and check what I'm doing in order to come back to the practice. Doing your final round and then finishing on the left nostril, breathing out, and then just keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands down to your lap or to your knees. Come back to the breath. Just be with your inner world for a moment. Noticing any changes that you can feel. Noticing anything that might arise. Noticing the quality of the breath now. Taking a moment to just be with yourself. To be in the inner world rather than the external world for just a moment. Seeing what you might discover within. Perhaps a sense of peace and quiet. A feeling of balance and calm. A sensation of space. A sense of belonging to your breath and your body, your home. sense of coming back to yourself. And perhaps inviting a sense that you might be able to keep this calm, this belonging with you as you go about the rest of your day. And remembering that you can always come back to your breath in order to come back to this feeling of peace and quiet. Thank you. Namaste. If you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch. Have a beautiful day.